Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Breaking Swipe Sceptile in the Ultra League. This is going to be incredible. Now, I want to point out there's going to be that poison type first battle with Tapu Fini in the front. Yeah, I was like, I was expecting it. So Sceptile with Breaking Swipe, let's go. So when it does Mega Evolve, you will be picking up that Dragon type on it. So therefore you're going to be able to do more damage with it, making it that much better as a Dragon type attacker when it is a Mega Pokemon. If you wanted to use it, actually really good Grass type attacker as well. Not really good, one of the best. And we're going to be going with Frenzy Plant. Now you could go with Leaf Blade. Frenzy Plant is going to be a Community Day move. So if you don't have one, then you're going to have to use an Elite TM. Now, do you need Frenzy Plant? No, you can go with Leaf Blade. That works perfectly fine. I'm just going to go with this because I had it lying around and it's shiny. So we're going to have some fun with it. Frenzy Plant does a lot of damage and Sceptile's attack is pretty good. It's on the squishier side, but when you do lower your opponent's attack with Breaking Swipe, it does help it out quite a bit. Having Grass as well as Dragon is also a good combination as well. With that said, folks, if you do enjoy my content, if you can give this a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated to show me a little love here. And let's get into these battles. We have some really good ones. I'm really excited to bring you this Sceptile with Breaking Swipe. We've really got something on our hands here, and this thing put in the work. I went 5-0, 4-1, 3-2, and went on a really good win streak. I don't know if it was like 9 or 10, but it did amazing. Now we're going to be pairing it up with this thing here. You already know. Skeledirge, having some fun with it. I already told you we're going to be bringing it back. It wasn't just a gimmick. It is very good, and it shuts down many things. And it's just a really cool looking Pokemon here. All right, so with that said, we're going to be going a little bit unedited. I'm going to have some transitions here and there, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it going without any transitions like we've been doing here. And if there are some, it's because I just was letting the phone sit for too long. Next battle, met with a Cobalion. Okay, this is great here, no problem. Skeledirge, would love to see that thing, although Stone Edge is going to be doing a lot of damage. When it comes to Sceptile, we don't really want it. Sceptile does have Earthquake, so you could technically go with that. Earthquake and Breaking Swipe, but that's up to you. I think you want to go with Grass for sure, and of course Bullet Seed. Water gunning them down, great. Have a good amount of energy here, bringing in Walrein. Now I don't know why this was dumb. Yeah, I don't know. I should have just went for Moonblast. What was? Oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I thought I might get a shield out of them, I guess. So, well, they're going to have, they can go Icicle Spear and then farm me down. Yeah, that's what I would do too. So I swap into Skeledirge. At this point now, they probably do have an Earthquake, so we're going to go ahead and shield it up, and that's exactly what it is. So I've already screwed up at this point. Skeledirge is going to be able to resist the, of course, fire, but it still does a decent amount of damage because Blast Burn Charizard is just strong, even if it's resisted. And there you go. Yeah, it's not bad. We're going to go ahead and go for the Disarming Voice to see if we can get a shield out of them here. No shield, but it is enough to take them down. And in comes the Walrein here. Do believe we're going to shield this up. Oh no, we let it go. Yeah, Icicle Spear. And then we just farm them down. All right, yeah. Nice. And that was our 100th win with that Skeledirge. We're going to put on a Star Piece and go collect those there. And we're going to be looking pretty good. So, man, I really do like that Fuecoco starter. Just, I don't like the middle or the second stage. It looks so dumb with that egg on its head. What is that? The body design, I'm just not a fan. But the basic stage and the second stage are absolutely amazing. Next battle, another poison type. Never seen so much poison when I lead with Tapu Fini. Let's go. Okay, all right, we'll deal with it. Alrighty, let's see if I can go a whole video without saying the A word, if you know what I mean. Okay, all right, so Surf. They caught it. Oh, they caught a Surf with that Venusaur. Very nice. But the thing about it is, again, we discussed how Skeledirge is going to be able to shut a lot of things down, and Venusaur is going to be one of those here. Now, they can spam that Frenzy Planet. It is going to be bringing us into maybe the red, but it looks like the yellow. We're going to go ahead and go for the Disarming Voice, and come on. Ooh, that was a close one. Another Frenzy Plant would have been enough to take us out, and we're going to go ahead and just throw the Shadow Ball right out the gate here, and it is going to be the Tapu Fini. Can we get to it? Oh, we do, and they swap. What did they swap? What was like? Of course, they had the, yeah, that thing. Okay, so we bring in the Tapu Fini immediately here. Gonna let it go. It's a Sludge Bomb going for the big one here, and we still do have that Sceptile in the back. Star of the show. We're gonna go ahead and bring it in now and get to the Breaking Swipe before they get to a charge move. This will be enough to take out them. And down they go. Great. And that Tapu Fini is going to take a lot of damage from the Frenzy Plants. They do back out and we take the win. Yeah, I'm telling you, everything put in the work. Now, something that is going to kind of mess us up is going to be poison type up front. This is why we're seeing a lot of it show up in the front. And all right, Swampert, that's good. We like to see this here. We do have, of course, Sceptile, which is going to, absolutely destroy it here. And you're going to see me make a few questionable plays with Sceptile when it comes to Swampert later down the line here. Getting a little greedy on the energy farm. All right, so we're going to be getting a shield out of them here. Great. And we did let that first charge move go, which was going to be a Hydro Cannon, letting the next one go, another Hydro Cannon, getting to the Surf. Let's go. Let's take this match here. And they have what is going to be in the back, or at least what are they going to throw in here? Cradily. Ooh, that's okay. At least we're going to be able to get to the Surf here, do some damage, better than none here. Sceptile, it's going to be an okay matchup here, right? At least we're going to have them to have to go for the Rock Slide more than likely. So they're bringing in their own Skeledirge here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Breaking Swipe, getting their last shield from them, and we're going to let the Shadow Ball go. We lowered their attack. Look at that, no problem. Still in the yellow. Getting to the Shadow Ball, still in the yellow. This is going to be a Disarming Voice. Just to play it safe, we're shielding it up. I'm not going to screw around and find out here. Going for the Shadow Ball, which is not going to be enough. I think a quick move, one more Incinerate, taking them down. Then they back out, we take the win. I'm telling you folks, this Sceptile team was freaking amazing. Oh yeah, I'm loving this thing. All right, next battle. Steelix, fantastic. Oh, let's get it. Let's go. Now, this is going to be a pretty hard situation for them here. Everything on the team is going to like to see that pretty much. So we'll let that go. Breaking Swipe, lowering our attack. Okay, we're just going to stay here, and they're going to be swapping. I systematically bring in the Sceptile immediately, as they did bring in that Jellicent. Going to go for a Breaking Swipe to lower their attack, as they were going to be able to outpace me to that Shadow Ball. So now this is not going to do as much, and a Frenzy Plant will be able to KO here. If they shield up, we'll do the same and just win this matchup here. And they're letting it go. Excellent. Still in the yellow here, and we do have a little bit of energy built up on this here, so we can get to something. And Frenzy Plant, let's go. Now it is going to not be super effective, but it is still going to be doing a ton of damage. They shield it up. Looks like they're going to try to farm us down. I get to the Breaking Swipe, lowering the attack, and we're going to bring in Tapu Fini to farm them down, and we will be able to swap to refresh that debuff on whatever Breaking Swipe, Psychic Things, whatever they throw. Okay, Breaking Swipe, and they're swapping into a Cobalion. I immediately bring in Skeledirge. Oh my gosh, let's go. This team is on fire. Let's get it. All right, so they are going to be double baiting me here. I figured it was going to happen, but again, it doesn't. You take my shields, okay? Take all the shields. I'm not going to try to mess around and it's this and then that, next thing you know, it's a Stone Edge. All right, so we're looking good here. Shadow Ball is going to be enough to KO the Cobalion here. Should be. Okay, of course it is. And then they back out, we take the win. All right, so this Sceptile team, absolutely phenomenal. Again, you do not need to have Frenzy Plant. You could go with Leaf Blade. All right, so that was a nice 5-0. Next battle, Dragonite. Oh, there we go. That's a good lead for us here. They're going to be farming up quite a bit and then swapping, maybe trying to catch, bringing in a Cresselia. So we're going to farm a little bit more. Skeledirge, Walls Venusaur, Walls Cresselia. If Cresselia does not have Future Sight, you are going to be completely shutting it down here. It's amazing. It's a really fun Pokemon to use here. Again, a lot better than Chandelure. Chandelure is also a cool Pokemon. It's better for raids, obviously, to attack there. But it's just too squishy. Yeah, Skeledirge is way better, in my personal opinion. Okay, anyways, we're going to be getting a shield out of them. They're swapping. We're going for another Disarming Voice here. And Charizard, damn it, you got me. Swapping into Tapu Fini, we have two Surfs ready to go. Throwing the first one immediately here. Not enough. One more Water Gun, taking them out. And they're bringing in Cresselia again. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Surf, take them out. All right, they're shielding it up and using their last shield. So I'm expecting a Grass Knot right about now. We'll let it go. Still not enough. And again, I kind of wanted to have this thing go down here. I want to use the Sceptile. I mean, this thing hasn't even seen any action for this battle yet. Bring it in. I'm going to farm them down here. This is fine, even if it's a Moonblast. We'll let it go. We're still holding on to two shields. We are going to put the work onto this Dragonite. Breaking Swipe time. Let's get it. Throwing the first one. This is going to do a lot of damage. Almost one-shotting them. Getting to the next one here. And Sceptile taking out this Dragon. Man, I'm telling you what, right now, this is the best one so far that So for the Great League, Hitmontop, Triple Axle. That was my favorite one, even though I haven't used them all. Out of the ones that I did use was that. For the Ultra League, so far, it is going to be Sceptile with Breaking Swipe. This thing is so good. Or at least I had fun with it. All right, anyways, we are up against a Cresselia, unfortunately. So, was that the lead? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Skeletor is here. I think they stay here for a minute. Does that mean they're weak to it in the back? And unfortunately, get to another one. I was farming up too much. Gonna hit that Shadow Ball, of course, going for another Moonblast. And just absorbing it because of that fire typing. And doing a ton, and down they go. What are they going to bring in? Oh, yeah, they swapped. Toxicroak was in the lead. That's right. So we're going to go for the Disarming Voice here. And they're shielding it up. Fantastic. Mud Bomb will KO. We want to kind of preserve the Skeletor here. So we'll go ahead and shield that up. Swap in the Tapu Fin. Immediately hit the Surf here. Let's see what happens. And they're shielding it up using their last shield. And we've got one as well. Now this Sludge Bomb is... Will it KO? Pretty much. One more counter. And they're taking us out. All right. So what's the play here? What am I going to do? Bring in Skeletors, get to the play rough, or Disarming Voice, I should say. And not enough, not enough. They're retreating, bringing in Steelix. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. All right, it's all up to the Sceptile here. Think we could pull it off? Absolutely. Swapping into it immediately. See, a Frenzy Plant wouldn't have been enough, so it was a good thing I got off that Shadow Ball. We needed that both to take them out. Steelix is a very tanky Pokemon, on top of not actually being weak to grass because of that Steel typing. Unfortunately, see, still not enough, so good thing I went for that Shadow Ball. Letting that go, still holding on to one shield, getting to the Breaking Swipe. Things are getting a little close here, but obviously we're still going to be able to pull this off because Toxicroak has no health left. We've got one shield. Shield this up, Breaking Swipe, it's a wrap. And there you have it. I mean, damn. So people were talking about, maybe they were thinking Breaking Swipe is a little too busted now, and then they might nerf it. I don't know about that. If they nerf it, then they're going to screw over a whole ton of Pokemon, including Haxorus, which was his Community Day move. So I don't see them nerfing it. Well, maybe. You never know, because they're always doing all kinds of weird things to the moves, like, you know, making them not accumulate as much energy, but do more damage, or vice versa. Anyways, we're up against a Stunfisk. Okay. This is a good matchup. Letting that Earthquake go. Getting to the next Surf here. Do believe they let this go because they have a grass type they come in here with. Yep, Trevenant. I immediately swap into the Skeletor and they bring it in their Charizard. We're going to go for the Disarming Voice. See if we can get a shield. Please shield up. This is a Shadow Ball. It's going to hurt your Shadow Charizard. Yeah, sweet. And they're using a shield. Now I'm trying to get to that Shadow Ball. A Blast Burn will do a lot. And I think they go for it. Yep. And then they get to a freaking Dragon Claw. Dang it. So I will have to shield this up if I want to, you know, get their last shield or take out this Charizard here. So going for the Shadow Ball. Skeletor, absolutely amazing. They let it go, holding onto that shield, bringing in their Trevenant to farm me down, and things are looking not too great, but we still can pull it off. This is going to be the power of Sceptile. You're going to see that here in a second. So I bring in the Tapu Fini so we can have them use up their energy, or just a little bit. So they go for the Seed Bomb. At this point, I'm going to have to shield up the Shadow Ball because we haven't lowered their attack yet. This is their last Pokemon, so let's see if we can keep spamming this and potentially take the win. They let that first one go. We've lowered their attack now, and obviously they're going to keep on throwing Shadow Balls. We're lowering their attack by 2 stages before they get to their next one, and at this point I'm thinking I should be able to pull this off. This is going to be a pretty close game. Can we do it? Oh, so at the last second, I was thinking I should have went for Frenzy Plant. Yes, it's not very effective, but it probably would have done more. They survive with 1 HP, and they take the win. That was a good game there. That was a good game, but still, it wasn't like, oh, you got destroyed. The Sceptile still put in the work. Amazing. Still have fun there. Next battle met with a Greedent with its new move, its new quick move here. So, you know, sure. Yeah, you know, Bullet Seed is pretty good too. This matchup is kind of like whatever, and the things in the back, we have Skeletors, which is Ghost, and they have Crunch, so yeah, this is probably going to be a good spot for us. Swapping into Jellicent, and we're going to bring in that Sceptile immediately, and we're going to go for Frenzy Plant this time because we are going to be able to get to it before they get to their Shadow Ball, and we can actually let this go as well. And oh, we shielded up. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely not another Shadow Ball, and the reason why we would want to shield this up is because now we can keep on spamming Breaking Swipe or lower the attack at whatever. And it's that Greedent. Okay. So Body Slam Otis is what they're going to throw at us here. And at this point, I think we're going to want to go for a Frenzy Plant. There's really no need to go for another Breaking Swipe. And this should KO. Oh, they're retreating with like 3 HP. Bringing in a Golisopod. So we're going to go for the Breaking Swipe, lower the attack. Now, I do something stupid as hell. I know. I go for Surf. Oh, I know. I don't know what I was doing. I thought they had a shield versus... Doesn't matter. So at this point, since I've done something really stupid, I have to commit to the dumbassery and keep on going with the Surf here. Now, look, another opportunity to go for Moonblast. Oh, Surf! Oh, Surf! What in the hell? And it almost costed me this game here. So I literally went the long way home. Okay. Anyways, bringing in the Skeledirge, they immediately swap into the Greedent here, which is, I would assume, going to go for the Crunch. Yeah, we're going to farm them down. Well, one quick move was enough to take them out here. This will probably be a liquidation. Yeah, so we'll shield that up. Getting to the Disarming Voice and taking the win, and a very weird way to pull that win off. Going for Surf up against Golisopod. Right. Next battle, met with the Poliwrath. This is Chef's Kiss. Let's go. They're swapping into Tapu Fini. We immediately bring in the star of the show, Sceptile, and we're going to go for that Frenzy Plant right out the gate. I think they double shield this. I'm pretty sure they do. I was like, okay. So Frenzy Plant again. This thing is just so spammy and nasty now. Let's go. It was spammy before, but with that Breaking Swipe, it is just on the map. Let's get it. All right, so getting to the next one here. This should be enough to KO. We shielded up the Moonblast successfully. Absolutely enough to take them out. Bringing in Poliwrath. God, they're retreating, and we saw it. We go for the Breaking Swipe. What are they throwing? A Trevenant. Nice. nice. Swapping into the Skeledirge here. Shadow Ball, not enough, so we're going to go ahead and just let it go. And it was still doing a lot of damage. I don't know why I go for Disarming Voice. That was, you know... Okay, I guess. All right, makes sense. Okay. So now we have enough to get to the Disarming Voice up against Poliwrath, but they are going to be able to counter us down for a good amount of energy here. We still do have one shield, but we're perfectly fine. We got a whole Tapu Fini. What am I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one. All right, bringing in the Sceptile, going for the Breaking Swipe, swapping into Tapu Fini and taking the win here. Give it a shot. Make this team tell me how it goes. It was an absolute blast. Make sure it's in the order with the moves as well. I don't know if they have to be in the same exact spot for the moves as far as the positioning, but yeah, Charizard League, great. They're swapping into Sceptile, and we're gonna just shut it down, you know. Nah, I see, I told you, it goes both ways. See, it goes both ways, and it's the moves. Maybe I want to keep on using it, see what happens here. All right, so we go for a Breaking. Okay, this is one of the ones where I was talking about when I was getting greedy, and I mean, look how dumb. What am I doing? One quick move from Charizard, and I'm going to waste all this energy. At least I'm getting off a Breaking Swipe, and we're going to wall the Charizard with the Tapu Fini. But man, all that energy kind of hurt. And then they bring in a Giratina. Well, I could have used all that on freaking Giratina. Lovely. I just screwed it all up. Should have just took out the Swampert when I could and not farmed up as much as I can. All right, anyway, Skeledirge going to go ahead and go for the Disarming Voice here. And, let's see what happens. Man, so I signed up for the gold membership at GNC, and I get all these free energy drinks. Never had them before, but man, they're crazy good, and they definitely give you energy. I've been up pretty late. I don't drink them too late, and my coffee is decaffeinated. There's still caffeine in it. I just don't need all of that caffeine like a typical normal coffee. So having these with caffeine in them, I've been up till like 3, and I drink them around 5. And I was so confused as why the hell I'm staying up so late. I'm like, why am I not tired? It's freaking energy drinks, dude. These are crazy. So much caffeine in these. People drink multiple? That's nuts. Anyways, let's get back into this. What's going on here? Shieldless battle. Oh my goodness, this is getting close. Come on, Tapu Fini. Come on. Get to the surf. Hey, and we get to it. That was a close one. That was another good game there. Tapu Fini putting in that work. Horrible IVs on this one, by the way. I don't really care, but whatever. Next battle, oh, that's bad lead for us. We're gonna have to swap into Sceptile. Hopefully they don't bring in fire, and there it is. Freaking fire. All right, so going for the Breaking Swipe. We will survive this, and we will be able to get to one more here, and bingo, we got it. Right after this, this Pokemon's already KO'd. Yeah, we just snuck that through there. The damage is just slow to register. Gonna bring in Tapu Fini. They're gonna obviously go for a Brave Bird here. We'll farm them down. So their attack is -1 at this point because they did go for a Flame Charge. Farming them down, they did do a good amount of damage, unfortunately. Bringing in their Cresselia, we swap into the Skeledirge. And again, we completely shut it down if they don't have Future Sight. And there's a Grass type or something in Steel in the back. We should get this. Ice? All right, well, it's Walrein. It's not necessarily weak to us. Oh, yeah, I think they closed their app here. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and skip this real quick. And, yeah, let me take the win there. Nice. Let's keep it moving here. I'm telling you, this team pulled off so many wins. It's literally like a cheat code, feels like. Next battle, Pidgeot. This is a sort of neutral game, I guess. Just going to go ahead and go for the Surf before they do get to their Feather Dance. We don't want them to lower our attack, and then we didn't throw our damage, and then we do barely anything to them. Yeah, so they go straight Brave Bird instead. Okay, that's fine. They swap it to Swampert. Their Pidgeot is somewhat low on their health, though. That's perfectly fine. They're going to be taken out in a couple of quick moves. So I'm not going to make the same mistake as before, so I immediately go for the Breaking Swipe so we can farm them down. And that's why I didn't go for the Frenzy Plant, because I do want to come out of this with energy here. And they are going to be spamming their Hydro Cannon, which is adding up, for crying out loud. My gosh, damn freaking Swampert, dude. It's nuts. So we are going to have almost similar situation, but we are going to be able to get off all of these here. So we get this off immediately, lowering the Pidgeot's attack. Then we'll get off another one, and I think we almost get to another one. All right, looking good. Shield it up, use that last shield, and they do, and we get to another one. Freaking Sceptile, let's go. Are you serious? That's more like it, baby. Let's get it. All right, so they are low on their health, man. I mean, they're retreating with energy, and they're bringing in a Jellicent. So we're going to go for the Shadow Ball here. I do believe I make kind of a dumb move. I swap into the Tapu Fin to... Yeah, I got you. And at this point, they're going to farm me down and then have a good amount of energy. And, you know, they have Surf, which is super effective to the Skeledirge. We still have 2 shields, but I was playing it like I was a little too comfortable in this situation here. So there goes that first Surf. We can let one go technically, but we're not going to do that. And I was afraid that the Pidgeot might have energy, but then we immediately throw this. So I'm like, nah, I'm not playing this dumb game. Taking them out. And we take the win, and looking good. Moving it on to our next opponent. What are we going to see here? Tapu Fin in the front. Oh my goodness. Virizion, that's not a good lead. So we're going to swap into Sceptile. We don't want to go right into our fire. And they're bringing in Walrein. Now, if they let this go, we're golden. And we're absolutely going to shield and farm them down. I think... Oof. I think I get nervous and throw a Breaking Swipe instead of farming them down. Although they could have gotten to another one. Yeah, I think they would have gone to it. But that's okay. Whatever. Going for that. Oh, they shield up too. Yep, double. Yep, there it is. We're gonna get to it. So we're absolutely gonna double shield here. Kind of doesn't feel nice using both those shields right out the gate, but we got one from them, so it is what it is. As long as we can get that alignment with the Virizion with the Skeledirge. Now I go for Breaking Swipe. I don't know why. I could have one-shotted that essentially. Yeah. With Frenzy Plant, that would have pretty much one-shotted them, but no. So they swap, I swap, and now we have them locked here. Now we just have to hope that they don't have Stone Edge, because if they do, this is a wrap. If they don't, then we can take this win. And they don't. They would have went for it immediately because we do not have any more shields and there's no need to bait here. So great. Now, it's starting to add up a little bit. Kind of doing a decent amount of damage here. Going for the Disarming Voice, not enough to take them out, and they get to another damn freaking Leaf Blade. Are you kidding me? Okay. And we're going to start to throw these Disarming Voices. Let's see, getting a shield. And that's about a wrap, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.